probably gonna spew hydraulic fluid everywhere. Oh yeah, here it comes. YouTubers, me again. Who else would it be on my channel? One of these days I'm going to surprise you. It's going to be somebody different. Just because I want to freak you out, okay? But for now, yeah, it's just me. But anyway, right now it's a nice day. The wind isn't very bad, so I'll be able to do a little filming outside, I hope. And I'm going to put a new starter in my tractor. Unfortunately, I did not have the ability to film it when I took the starter out, because it was in the middle of the field and I'm like, I need to get this thing going. And so I pulled the starter. Come to find out the starter was not repairable, so I had to buy a new one. Now, finding a starter for a long tractor that's probably 30, 40 years old wasn't that easy, but we did get one. But anyway, here it is. Oh God, you need to work out just to lift this thing. But here she is. And the strange thing about it is you would think that it'd be easy because it's right there on the side of the tractor, and I'll show you when we get out there. But it isn't as easy as it looks. There's like all little doodads in the way, like small stupid stuff, just there enough to make it aggravating, right? You try to get it out, you got the starter all the way out except for this much, and it's hitting something, and you can't get it to go. You're like, oh my gosh! But it is what it is. So I'll show you those little doodads because I left them loose, you know. And we'll get the starter in. Hopefully it'll work fine. That's the goal anyway. But it is identical to the other one. And we had to match it up because my model number didn't come up in the books. Go figure. I never have anything easy. But yeah, we're just going to go out in the field. We're going to pop this starter in. Hopefully it's going to start right up. And then we'll have another hoo-hoo, another short video. And maybe, I hope. Anyway, let's get started. The wind has picked up a little bit, so hopefully that won't destroy all the audio, but just in case, I'm going to make sure I'm able to show you very clearly what I'm doing, so that if you can't use the audio, you can't use the audio. Anyway, I'm cutting the old connector off of here that somebody had already put on there one time. It actually had the right connector on it originally, but it looks like they since then had to modify it. So I'm going to try to save as much as I can. Yeah, they even had it soldered. That was the right way to do things. But somebody put a crimp connector evidently later on. That's what I'm dealing with now. So I'm just going to get this all ready, so once I pop that starter in, it's just simply a matter of hooking it up. So let's do that. Skin that. Oh, that's got a little plastic coating underneath that. They weren't messing around when they built this tractor. They were preparing it for bad weather. Alright, now that's ready to hook up as soon as I get the starter in there. Like I said earlier, this is not a just throw it in kind of starter. It looks like it would be, right? I mean, it looks like you get this big open space. Looks like you could just throw it in there, but no, definitely not. I gotta make sure the battery's disconnected before I start making sparks. But she's grungy. But this has been a good tractor for a lot of years, and I didn't pay hardly no money for it. In today's terms, it was a gift. But I bought it probably 10, 15, 20 years ago. And if I remember right, I left everything loose, so if I remember right, there's a little doohickey back here. I'd take off for the fuel pump, get that out of the way, because I believe it goes in and it hits right in here somewhere. This had to come off. Dang it, I don't think I brought enough tools. So, let's see, I got my wiring is just kind of hanging out right here. Yeah, I'm guessing that the battery must be unhooked because it's not making sparks. Let me see. Yep, she's unhooked. Good, okay. Now, I only brought a pneumatic. Yeah, see, I left these all finger tight, so okay. I had to take the fuel pump off because it hits the fuel pump. And if I remember right, she leaked oil all over the place. There we go. There's a third one, yeah, right here. I'm gonna have to go get another. I was trying to remember everything so I didn't have to run back and forth to the shop 300 times, but I'm going on 2 now. I usually just run a wagon out here, but this is way on the back side of my property. So trying to get something back here would have been, yeah, let's see if I can get this off. Yeah, I just gotta get this loose now, which a Leatherman should do me fine on that. Now you got to be careful because when you take this loose, you don't want to lose those little washers. Let's see if I got it. Nope. But I do have a Leatherman. And I left this loose, so it's not going to be tight. I probably just did that so it wouldn't leak. There we go. Alrighty. Just kind of take this out of here. Oh, come on, baby. See, I like this idea. There we go. It doesn't want to play nice. It'll start coming off and then it slows down. There we go. Now once I get it loose, I'm going to take these washers, put them in a safe place. There we go. I'm going to take this off of here. It just rides on a little cam in here. Put that aside. Yeah. Leak fuel everywhere. Alright. Now, I think I'm going to have to put some goo on that before I put it back in for sure. Okay. Now, if I remember right, let's see, we had to remove this little doohickey here, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we had to remove this one. But at this point, we're going to go with, what the heck, man, what is that? Alright, I forgot how grungy this thing was. Get an itch on your nose, you're going to have a black nose. Alright, I think this had to come off, which makes me very not happy because it leaks fuel everywhere and it's going to take me forever to get the fuel back up on this thing. Alright, let's see. I'm going to try to get her in without taking that off, but I already know that's not going to work. But we're going to try. Because, you know, that's how I am. Alright. Oh, golly. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it goes can't go that way because it's got to go with the solenoid down. Okay. And come on, old girl. Yep. I believe, oh, I think I had to take that hydraulic line off too. Oh, for crying out loud. It wasn't that long ago that I took this off. It's hitting that for sure. Hitting that for sure. We can push this up out of the way easy enough. There we go. Probably don't have to take that hydraulic line off. But it's not hitting that yet. Still hitting here though. Boy, this is, yep. Can't get her past this line. I don't know how I got her past it last time. I wonder if I could go in this way. I don't think so. It came out this way. But she's not cooperating. I didn't have to take this off. And just getting this is just in the way right here. I'm so close. I think I did have to take this off the bottom of the filter. I should have filmed it, and then I would be able to. Come on, baby. Boy, I don't want to. That buzzer's on there. Don't want to break that. Would be. There we go. I don't believe I took that off anyway. It does seem if I pulled this hydraulic line, it would go in that way. I don't remember having to do it that way, but we're going to try it. Watch the fingers. There we go. There we go. Yep, now we're hitting the hydraulic line. Yep. That's probably why I took that off. So I could just slide it in there. Alright, okay. I do remember having to take this off. So, that's a 7/16, I think, which I did not bring with me. So I'll have to go back to the shop and fetch a 7/16. All I've got here is a 9. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what I got here. I think that's a 1/2. Oh. Oh, it's metric. That's just awesome. Which metric it is. So I've got to go fetch a whole bunch of metrics. And then we'll take this off. And we'll have to put it in that way with the hydraulic line off. Make a big mess. But I've got to go fetch some metric wrenches first. How do you like my accent? It fits, right, with the whole metric thing. Of course, I think this tractor is from Romania. And I'm not even going to try a Romanian accent. Nope, can't do it. Nope, can't do it. But anyway, I know this has to come off, I remember, and I'm pretty sure that's still got to come off. But I got to go get some metric wrenches. Yay! Here we go. I'm going to pull these off probably gonna spew hydraulic fluid everywhere. Oh yeah, here it comes. Yep, here it comes. Here it comes. Walking down the street like a merry old mess with a real cool beat. Oh, hey, it's the monkeys. We're trying to get this in here, and I'm just not succeeding. Come on, what am I hitting? What am I hitting? Come on now. Oh, I'm hitting that, okay. Come on, we're almost there. Oh, it's just spewing hydraulic fluid. There we go. Come on, there we go, get in there. Get in there. Come on. There. Come on, there we go. No! Yeah. I was right, it's hitting that little doohickey up there. Golly. So close, but so far. Like a centimeter. Alright, here we go. We're gonna have to do it this way. I think that's just gonna keep on leaking. So, let's put one bolt back in. I don't wreck the gasket. Golly. Where, oh where is the hole? This is not fun. Hole is right there. Yay, okay. Whew. Alright, let's sock that down for a second. I think I might have to put them both in because it's oozing out of this one. Alright. Alright. Yeehaw. See what I mean? So close, but yet so far. You have to take this big doodah here off, which I can't remember what size it was. That'll work. And so I'm saying this tractor is, it looks easy enough, but it's not. So I'm gonna get this on here. Oh, geez. Be very careful because it has a springy thingy in it. See? If you lose that, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be very bad. So, set it up here. Yep. And then I get to make the hydraulic fluid leak again. Yay. Here we go again. I'm guessing I'm probably going to have to put fresh fluid in this thing. And here comes the flood again. Coming on my brain like a tragedy. Pulling on my brain like a new emotion. Oh. There we go. It's in. So let's get this hooked up first before we do anything because it's still leaking like a sieve. There we go. Come on, baby. I know. It's leaking all over the place. You ever notice it's harder to get a bolt in when it's leaking? Why is that? Is it because you're trying to rush and... Oh, come on. Come on. Nope. Cross-threading is not an option. Sorry. Golly, Sergeant Carter. There it goes. Jeez Louise, Edith. But see what I mean? It's just ugly. So all you folks over there in Romania that are watching this, what were you thinking of when you did this? You know? Alright, clean that out. Gotta put this back in. It's spring loaded, so you know how fun it is to get spring loaded things screwed on, right? Come on. And it ain't just any spring loaded either. Let me see if I can't get the... See if I can get the socket. This spring staying in there for me, which I don't really want because if it falls out, it's going to be gone forever. Gone forever. So, don't fall. Ah! Okay. I'm going to try. Nope, that's not going to work either. Dang it. Thought I might be able to get the... I thought I might be able to get the socket on it to help it so I can turn it when I'm putting pressure, but it's digging into my thumb. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's just great. It's got something sharp right here. Of course, that's just digging into my thumb. Let's see, I got an idea. Grow. All right. Well, I was kind of needing the... All right. I know you can hear me grunting over here, but not know what I'm talking about. I'm just getting a socket to push in on this. And then I'm going to turn it with my hand. Jeez. Well, I'll be back with you after I get this in. Well, 3 hours, 18 minutes, 32 seconds, and 3 protein bars later, I finally got that piece in. Jeez. Alright, now while I'm trying to catch my breath, and I'm sweating profusely, I'm going to try to get these caught, which, you know, starter only weighs 350 pounds, so we'll, shouldn't be a problem. Alright. golly. I was like, you know, I probably should go to the gym today. Nope, no, I'm not. No freaking way. So, alright, now we got, this thing is just, oh, crazy. Alright, let me get the next bolt in. You know, the first one went in way too easy. So the last one's going to be a humdinger. That's just the nature of the beast. Okay. Oh, or maybe just the next one will be a humdinger. Well, that one's going in, I think. Alright, so I'm going to zing these in lightly. Try to catch that back one. And let's try to catch it anyway. Just, these are not super tight, like the holes are not real tight, so can't reach this one, of course. What were they thinking, or weren't they? I mean, you got, it's right here, right? I mean, it's right here. Why is it such a humdinger to get at? It just doesn't, that just doesn't compute with me. And I can get to the bolt, but I can't get it to thread because I just don't have enough hands on it. Alright. Maybe. Nope, definitely not. It's starting to fall on its own. There we go. Well. Oh my gosh. Alright. What's wrong? Something's definitely wrong. That went on way. Nope, I'm not even going to say it. But it's on. I just got to say, oh, except for I'm stuck in this position. Alrighty. Oh, God. You got to get out back. Oh, God. Okay. Phew. I think I stayed squatted too long and my legs got frozen in that position. Alright. What size are these? I'd say that'll work. Alright. So I've got my trusty zinger tool here. There we go. And I guess we're going to have to get that back one first and foremost. Alright. Back down in my squatted position. So I won't be able to... How the heck did I get on that before? Alright, there we go. Come on. I don't know how, but I got it. Alright. She be in. Alright. Now, we don't want to change, definitely don't want to kick this starter until we get everything back together. Here is that one little line that we got to hook up. Here is the here's the big kahuna that we have to hook up, and it's not going to want to go very easily because that line is in the way. Oh, there we go. Alright, do I want to go at this from under here? Do I want it out? If I put it out here, there's a good chance when I'm cutting brush or whatever, it might snag on something. Of course, we got this thing, which is, you know, I don't know what this is, ground wire is all about. But I think I'm probably better off running this underneath here. It's got got a wire right here that goes nowhere. And then maybe we'll, should I hook it up through here? It doesn't want to play nice. It's got to twist this way. There we go. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. Alright. Just because we want to keep it tucked out of the way in case we're cutting brush or something and something jumps up and tries to snag on it. We don't want that to happen. Now, this doesn't want to go on. Golly, come on now. And we can't have that big one touching this line here because it's gonna cause all sorts of issues. What are you, what the heck? What are we doing here? Well, what's happening is this big lug is hitting on the solenoid. It's not allowing it to go down all the way, but if I bring it up anymore, it's going to arc out against this piece here. So, I'm not thinking that this is any different than the old one. So why I need to move it just that tiny, maybe if I turned it the other way. That's great. We'll try that. Well, that turned out to be a ball of wax. I ended up having to put the small wire on first, then the lock washer, then the big main lug, and then the nut. And that's the only way I was going to get that on there without it arcing out against this hydraulic line. I've got it tucked back in here, and there's some wiring, there's some looming here to protect it. And so at this point, my next move is going to be to go ahead and take this wire that I stripped, and I'm going to put it in here. Push it all the way in. Probably wait to get the wire crimper here, because you kind of want to have it on there once you get everything all lined up. I don't think I can get it to go on any further, so I'm going to get this. Well, I guess that's where she's going. I'm going to move it into the middle some more, and double crimp it, triple crimp it, and quadruple crimp it. Alright, that way she ain't going nowhere. And we're going to tuck it in, same reason, we don't want it getting snagged on nothing. And there we go, that's that. Now, I don't know what the ground wire here is all about, but it's still there. It might have gone somewhere at some point. But now I've got to put this back on. I'm going to go half. I'm going to have to go. Can't talk. I'm going to have to go back again to the shop. It's only like a 1/4 acre or so, maybe an acre. Okay, yeah, maybe an acre and a half. But I'm going to get some goo, because that's just not looking too pretty. So I'm going to clean it up as best I can, and it doesn't look like any oil goes in there, does it? Weird. I'm going to get a little Permatex anyway, clean that up, put some Permatex on there, and slide this back in. It's got to be some kind of oil in there, right? Oil probably came out of it when I first took it off. It's been a week or two. Slept since then. But yeah, we'll, golly, it's nasty in here. Yeah, we'll clean that up, put some Permatex on it, put her back in. So, hang out. It'll be another, I don't know, a while. And I'll be back. Oh God, gotta get it back up. Try to get a little better angle here. Alright. You can see this, right? Okay. You know, just I need, you know, more than one hand here. Oh, shoot. Oh, there is oil in there. Well, I'll be dead. Look at that. Alright, I cleaned that all off already. I don't normally, I usually try to put it on my finger and then put it on, but because I'm only got two hands, we're going to do it this way. Come on, here we go. We're just going to ooze it on here. This tube is, oh, there we go. There, I got enough on there now. We're just going to spread it around. We don't want any get in that oil galley right there. See that little oil doohickey? So there we go. There's more than I needed there, but that's okay. Too much is better than not enough, in most cases. Alright. Try to put the cap back on with limited handage. And then we're going to try to put this back in without any problems. Right, okay. There we go. Can't hardly get your hands in here. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Oh, and oh, great. You can't. Get your fingers on it. Once you get the nut started, it's not too bad. It's a finger tipper. Got the finger tipper to get them on there. This one you can't put the washer and the nut on at the same time. Oh gosh, I'm getting too old to be crouching down like this all the time. And I can't get my hand in there. There we go. You know, with the starter out, this wasn't too hard to get to. Smells like horse manure over here. Probably because there's a big old pile right here under the tractor. It's a little old, but she's still a little pungent. Alright, now I gotta get this last one, which is down the bottom here. Golly. Can't hardly get to that one. I got a fingernail on it. I'm turning it with my fingernail. Imagine that. Well, at least the mosquitoes are getting fed. Alright, I think that's always a dangerous idea. I'm probably going to need a universal, which means I gotta go back again. I believe these were all this size. Can't get in there. Oh, come on, get in there. Nope. Should have got the socket before. I think it's 13 mil. Well, you know. Don't think I'm going to get to this without a universal, but we're going to try. And Definitely not getting to it without a universal. Well, that being said, I'm going to go get a universal. Oh boy. Well, here we go. Got our universal. I'm going to try to worm it in there. There we go. There's one. There's two. And I don't know about this one. Can't even get my hand on it. We might have to do this one with a short extension and a regular ratchet just to get it in there. Come on. If I can even get my hand on it. There we go. Alright. Well, I don't think I'm going to get... Yep. I'm not going to be able to get my electric ratchet in there, but I might be able to get this regular ratchet in there. So, come on. There we go. Great. I can get it in there, but oh god. Let's get it all the way down there first. Cannot get my hands in there. There we go. There we go. I'm not even sure why we have a third bolt on that. It didn't seem like it really needed it, but alright, I know I'm mumbling, but we're almost there. It's gonna have to do. Alright, now we get this and we're done. And we try to fire it up. Alright, washer in the back, washer in the front. Hold it down here. And let's see, I don't want to, we're just going to gently turn this. Alright, now we'll hook up the battery and see if it'll run. Alright, let's see if the starter works. I'm going to take that as a yes. Wow, I didn't even turn the gas on. Well, I didn't expect it to start. I only expected it to turn over. But since she wanted to run, let's see what happens. Can't imagine there was much fuel in there. But, hang on a second. Let's cheat. I'm not gonna lie. I am just totally cooked. Got the starter in, as you saw, got it working. At the very last minute when I was showing you to start it and let it run, battery on the camera died. Well, you know, is what it is. So rather than go back out there in the rain, because in the nick of time, I finished, cleaned up, and it started raining. So we finished. Smell something burning. That can't be good. I don't know. Anyway, maybe my neighbor's burning trash. Anyway, I know I'm talking trash. Oh, here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again. Coming on my life like a tragedy. But in the nick of time. I got everything done. Tractor started. Didn't expect that. I just expected it to crank, but she started for a moment. I bled her for a second, and it fired up and ran beautiful, but you didn't get to see that because, you know, the battery died. But this is my farewell for the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a pain in the hooskow. I'll tell you what. That starter did not want to go in. And then to top it off, the ignition switch decided to break at the last minute. So I did a little bit of, you know, wiring magic and got it to start back up. I'm going to have to buy a new switch now. But whew, I'm going to go in and get me some dinner. And I'm going to take me a shower because I feel grimy. I could probably just walk outside right now. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you've already subscribed, rock on. Appreciate it. You guys are helping me out when you do so. If you feel the urge, if you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, I don't care. Don't watch it. Right? Don't care. Why people feel the need to hit the dislike, I have no idea. If you want to give me some constructive criticism, I'm cool with that. If you hit the dislike button, you're a coward. Anyway, it's all good. Love you subscribers. Love you people who watch. I hope you enjoyed it. See ya.